Welcome to today's story about me asking for reimbursement from my friend after staying at his home for a week. From awkward confessions to heart-hitting moments, these are real-life stories pulled from personal experiences, the internet and Reddit, dramatized just enough to keep you glued. So, grab your chai and let's spill. This week, I travelled across Europe. First stop, family, one country. Second stop, a close friend living in another country as a refugee. While I was still in the first country, I did some shopping. Alcohol was cheaper there, so I called my friend. Hey, I'm at the shop. What do you want? We agreed on a drink, and he said we'd figure out how to split the cost later. I don't remember the exact words, but money was mentioned. That part I'm sure of. I spent 5 days staying at his place with him and his family. They shared their food with me, I shared mine with them. We travelled together, explored nearby places, laughed. No tension, no arguments. Then I returned to the first country. And that's when I remembered the alcohol. During my stay, he never mentioned it. So I reached out. I asked him to pay for half of the hard liquor, not the beer. That was a gift, a souvenir from me. I also knew his situation. He's a refugee, no job right now, money is tight. So I added, being gentle, pay me whenever's convenient, no rush. There was a long pause. And then there was lines and lines of text. Him, how can you even ask this? I gave you a place to sleep and shower. Shared our food, spent time and money travelling with you. I'm in shock. This makes me think you were just freeloading, that you didn't value my hospitality. I hope you wouldn't dare ask me for reimbursement. This ends friendships. Then he started counting rent, food, expenses. He said it was to give me a comparison as opposed to the reimbursement for alcohol. In his words, a cold shower. I told him, trying to stay calm at this point, you're overreacting. You said we'd deal with this later, together. I am grateful, and I'm sorry if I offended you. He snapped, you're insensitive. You didn't read the mood. My reaction is natural. I paused. Let's forget the reimbursement. It's not worth losing a friendship. If you'd told me beforehand not to ask, I wouldn't have minded. I explained that in similar situations before, splitting the cost was normal. He immediately dismissed it. This isn't about money. You're making excuses. You should reflect on how ungrateful your behaviour is. By the end, he cooled off a little, but the bitterness, still there. The scenario left me wondering if I was the asshole.
We're always happy to hear from you, and we'll try our best to read and reply.
If there's a moment or a situation you want to share, send it our way. We may turn it into a story.
Thank you for spending this time with us and for sharing a cup of chai.
We'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep sipping, keep listening.
Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and leave a little love in the comments.